And we're live. And we're live.
Oh, we're live.
We're live. Hello, people of the world.
From Omaha, Nebraska, it's live.
It's live from Nebraska. It's Thursday night. Featuring Daniel Dunlop. And then you have to do like, yeah, there you go. Braden Mokes. And musical guest, Peter Kapar. Ooh, that's apparently my move. I don't know.
What is going on with New Jersey?
Yeah, drones and stuff. Well, I feel like I need to zoom out. My head's way bigger than your. There it is. That's a little better. Oh, it's very messy behind me. Whatever. Got a beer. Yeah, guys, New Jersey is absolutely flooded with drones. My neighbor spotted one.
Car-sized drones, apparently.
Like apparently massive drones. Dude, there's so many, and like take everything with a grain of salt that's non-drone related right now, but like there's so much like UFO, UAP stuff on TikTok, like actual footage and all, but like who knows? But these drones flying around everywhere, I don't know what's happening. I feel like there's like some company that's testing something and they're just doing it like off the books, and then they're just gonna announce it to the world.
There is that car company that was making a flying drone that's like the size of a car.
Oh, you mean Ford?
Yeah. Oh,
I can't remember who it was.
Had that EcoBoost engine.
The F in F-150 stands for flying.
Frankfurter.
What?
Frankfurter.
Hot dog.
What is the name of that Get to Go or something?
No, Katrina, these are not Amazon drones. Like wait, do you not know about this? It's like the Pentagon is getting involved. Apparently there's giant car-sized drones that are flying all over New Jersey that are being spotted
from the mothership.
Dude, can you believe a politician, an actual like senator, went on the news and said Iran launched a mothership that is coasting off the coast of New Jersey, and they're launching drones into US airspace? How is this person not like fired?
I hate
Welcome
everybody.
to 2024.
I hate everybody.
Oh, speaking of fired, I love anyone that like cockily like leaves a job before they're officially. I made up a word, not cuckoldy.
Tonight's giveaway word is cockily.
Cockily. Good luck spelling that. I love how Matt Gaetz left his job because he was like, I'm a shoo-in for this, and then there was so much kickback that he was like, okay, I guess not. And now he's a host on Fox. Not Fox. It's like the Truth Network or the ODN, whatever that one weird one is. I love how just dumb people come full circle.
Yeah, it's nice to have job security.
I've definitely been at jobs where someone like leaves and they do the, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah. That's my dream.
And then they find out that the job was fake or they get fired.
Sorry, guys, I forgot my coat. Just need to grab this real quick, and I'm back out. F you. Awkward.
I want to get a job at Menards just so I can quit.
No, you don't want to show that kind of disrespect there.
You're gonna toast that sponsorship opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should get the job at Lowe's or something.
Like exactly. No, go to the one that
that wronged me.
No, Barnett was wronged by the orange store.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember which one made him mad.
Just go to Ace and you could be their friendly face in a Dan place.
No, Ace is a place with the helpful hardware folks. I can't say it. It's like a riddle. They're fine.
Never mind. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Listen, they're cool. They sell chainsaws, so you know. That's I'd say no, it's lit.
Yeah. Dan, just go get a job at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
What is Nebraska Furniture Mart?
What is
exactly what it is?
Furniture Mart. Let me tell you about Nebraska Furniture Mart.
I'll tell you what. You about to tell me?
Let me tell you.
You're about to tell me?
It's literally the biggest furniture store in the country.
And he means literally in like the literal sense, not the like metaphorical. Oh my god!
Just the largest building, regular sized amount of inventory.
So it has Nebraska Furniture Mart is a home furnishings company that started in Nebraska, obviously in Omaha.
Wow, really
started after the war when a lady named Mrs. B
came.
This
is real.
This is Omaha lore, man.
She came from the old country after World War II.
Which
or
old country?
Pre-World War II?
You know which old country?
Yeah.
There's
She
so
was,
many.
it was a Jewish family fleeing, the war. And they opened up a home furnishing store here, and they rapidly grew. They took over like an entire city block.
Weeds do be doing that.
Opened up a store in Kansas City. They bought out a smaller contractor store.
Don't they have
in
a big
Des
store in
Moines.
Dallas now too?
They've got a huge store in Dallas.
Oh yeah, I forget. Braden used to work there. That's why.
Did-
he
oh,
was
did you
always-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and
forgot.
I was a buyer, so when we had like new brands come in that I would be showing around, because like Nanoleaf and Apple, like these companies, Nebraska Furniture Mart, what do we want to do with that? And it's like, come to Omaha. Give me 1 day, come to Omaha. And then we show them, and they're just like, here's all the money, here's the marketing. Like,
Wait till the Govee
we've
rep
gotta
shows
be in
up.
there. Honestly,
Braden's
if I
like,
was
I'll
still
take
there,
the whole truck.
Govee would be in there. I brought Nanoleaf into the store. But anyway,
Ooh.
so they are now building a store in Austin. So now it's just, the Furniture Mart. But these stores are massive. They are well over 1.2 million square footage each store.
That's too
With-
many square
With
feet.
over 500,000 of that is showroom floor.
That's
Wow.
nuts.
Thank
Yeah.
you for the.
You guys have an Austrian
lesson.
district of Omaha?
Doesn't everybody?
We did, and then it became the NFM district of Omaha.
NFM?
Doesn't everybody?
But NFM was also at one purchased by Warren Buffett by Berkshire Hathaway, so it's a Berkshire.
course.
My man. My man.
So it's
can
one
we,
of those
can we get him on a
places-
pod, by the way? You think he would be on?
I mean, we could probably get him.
Probably get
I
him
mean,
on.
he may not be happy about it, or technically, some might say against his will.
I heard that Warren Buffett does this power move. Anytime somebody like fights to get word with him, like talk to him, interview him, or just have a couple minutes with him, he spends almost the entire time asking them questions. He flips it around and basically milks them for information. Apparently, that's his infamous power move. Like people that are, and like they get something from it, obviously, but like he just grills them on what they do, how they run stuff, whatever, and basically just reverse cowgirls them. That's a move, right? That's what it's called when you flip the interview around.
I have business information, Greg. Can you milk me?
It's like when we have a guest and they start asking us questions. That's the reverse cowgirl, right?
I have a selfie with Warren Buffett from when I worked at NFM.
Is this
and
like
then
a Braden's resume episode? Like,
Yeah, I don't
I
know
worked
what's
here,
going on.
I got a signature.
Listen, Pete,
sign-
you get to name drop every single episode. I'm name dropping just in one pre-show.
I haven't name
also,
dropped since I talked about that time I was texting Jimmy. Like
You know how the Buffett family stays rich? They don't tip.
they
And I
put
know
the whole
that.
thing in.
And I know that because at one point I was a valet and I drove every
those
single
pants.
Buffett's vehicle.
Pajama
Man,
bottoms, baby.
Christmas time. I mean, yeah, sure. We're not live on the internet. We don't need to be dressed.
I mean, you should be happy I'm wearing pants.
I'd be happier if you weren't. Like
Well,
all in or all out, baby. Come on. Jeans or nothing.
new shirt. I got reverse cowgirled on AWP. No,
Yeah, that's.
those are not the.
You could-
These are
you
not
could
the
put
Old
that
Navy
in,
ones.
The Urban Dictionary, the Nebraska humble brag. I got a selfie with Warren Buffett.
This is these are not Old Navy. These are American Eagle, I think.
I was
Ooh.
so mad watching your stories today.
I was like,
When did Old Navy become like Victoria's Secrets? Like, I'm a man, I can't go in there.
Like,
It's Old
dude,
What?
Navy.
What?
I mean, it's the same thing like men. So, Dan, to tell you the story real quick. I went to Old Navy because I was just running errands and there was an Old Navy there. I had to return something for Emma. I get in line. There's this sweet old man there, clearly returning stuff for his wife. Like those are not his clothes, right? So he's returning stuff, and then I walk up and I jokingly go, "Is this where the husbands go to?" Because I'm a dad now, I have to say stuff like this. Is this where the husbands go to return stuff for their wives? And then she
Classic.
laughs, and then she goes, "Ah, you're one step ahead of my husband. He would never step foot in a store like this." And I was like, and I literally my response was, "Be a man, like don't be afraid of a store." Like that was my response.
What, a store like this? What's wrong with that store?
That was my first response, and then it just got me like I was spiraling, going like driving through the parking lot to somewhere else, and I'm like,
What do you mean?
Like anyone that's like, I ain't going to one of those stores. That's a frou-frou store or something like that. People like that just piss me off. Like, are you afraid of a color pink? Are you afraid of a store? Are you afraid that it might make you feel a certain thing inside? Like, it's so dumb.
Wow.
But also, you know, go return stuff for your wives. Listen, we mess up so much in our life. We need all the brownie points we can get. Let's be real. Yeah, we need all the positives so we can like offset it. Like, hey, but
I
remember,
haven't messed up since the last time.
Dan hasn't messed up since the incidents. Plural.
Incidents. There's a lot of S's there. Did you get your Warren Buffett selfies? Is that what you brought over?
No.
Or is this your resume? Your Omaha resume?
This is the closest thing to a sheet of paper that I can write on today because I can't find any.
Oh, way to flex
non-blank.
that you got a pair of Brunt boots and you kept the insert that tells you to remove one of the insoles if you need to adjust your shoe size.
Interesting.
I also wanted to grab, since I see him in the chitty chats.
I'm fine.
I have a Justin.
Oh, that is a Justin that you didn't
goes-
cut off the head off.
Yeah, this is the fourth iteration, and he doesn't get chopped off like right here, or like right here, or like right here. That was
You
really
make
fun.
me white.
Hey,
You made
hey.
him white.
I am
Listen.
not going near that with a 10-foot pole.
Justin, you
I
got
made you
printed. I didn't
I
even get
made-
printed. I
I'm-
was shown such disrespect.
I made you glow in the dark.
I don't know if that's worse or
That's
better.
somehow worse.
It's my
Is that
favorite
worse?
filament. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him the good filament. That good filament.
Why do I feel sticky?
I'm gonna bring
Perhaps
my
it's time to shower.
Yeah, I probably should. It's been a week. Bass Pro Shop or bust? Yeah.
Not now, but you know, sometime.
Yeah, I will. Emma, can you pencil me in for a shower this month? Thank you. There we go. We'll work it in there.
Nice. I got part of the gobbler in my teeth still. I
What
need
is the
some-
gobbler? Oh wait,
that
you.
sandwich from Arby's?
Oh,
the
you
gobbler.
because you teased that you were going out to lunch, but
Mhm.
I didn't hear anything, but I loudly heard from my headphones down here the gobbler, and I knew exactly.
Arby's
what
has a sandwich called the gobbler.
what's in it? I'm assuming it's a Thanksgiving thing still.
Yeah, it's a deep fried turkey sandwich.
Is that Nick Brim?
That's Nick Brim.
Yeah, you can tell by like it just looks like
You
he's
can
about to
tell it by the
shrug.
brim.
Like, this is fine.
You can tell because of the way that it is.
Hey, my name's Justin. Hey, I'm Nick Brim.
Yeah, I go to the groomers. They shave my butt and everything. It's great.
Justin, according to the scans, you are 1 millimeter taller at 14%.
Carry the two. That made me think of when Dan sent me measurements for something. I was making him those little end caps. He sends me measurements in inches, and then he goes, "Can you make it a little longer? Like 1 millimeter? Make it 1.5 millimeter longer." And I'm like, "You send me inches, and then you do a correction in millimeters." But luckily, in
I'm
Fusion,
keeping you on your toes.
in Fusion, you literally just type in like I had the inches, and I just plus 1.5 millimeter.
Those
Boom.
end caps are going to save me so much time. I should do like
So you
a
just pop
a
them on
reel
there
them.
and spray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even tag me in that reel when you were printing them. I was like,
I-
oh man, I was so upset.
sorry.
I was so mad. I was throwing
The
things.
print screwed up.
What
The
happened?
print failed. The first one, I had to redo it. I lost all adhesion on the corners of the bed because
Ooh.
I filled the bed with those things.
Mhm.
So all the pieces on the corners like came up, and then it just started
Dan,
moving everything
How
around.
often do you clean your bed?
Every time.
Okay.
Yeah. Dan is a wait.
Wait, with alcohol or
Or
with
maybe-
what? What do you use to clean it?
Alcohol.
Do you
Okay.
like it?
What I would also recommend, Dan, is try if you're doing a full bed
Hairspray.
print, hairspray, man. It's a game changer. Ever
Oh,
since,
I love hairspray.
dude, great
The
great on
movie or
Broadway.
the play.
Yeah, great
There
on
you go.
Broadway, great on bed adhesion. I'm telling you.
Cool. What kind of hairspray?
Any kind, but get whatever the
Any kind?
highest
I got-
bond is. Like
Yeah, I got.
there's different
high hold.
Jameses. Get
Can you still buy like Aquanet from the 80s?
you can, yeah. 4 Roses. Go to the dollar store, get the 4 Roses.
Your mom.
Just get the Johnny Bravo brand, like whatever he was using.
I got so many Johnny Bravo memes when I did that post when my hair was all up.
Vavoom. Laviv. Laviv. There's a brand with a V in it. Vavoom?
Emma,
Hey.
what's a
Vivor.
hairspray brand with a V in a name or a
Viva
or
Sassoon.
Viva.
Oh,
That's
Vidal
Vidal Sassoon you're thinking of.
it's Aquanet.
Why
but
is
with the
Malcolm
silent
black?
V.
Oh, you made Malcolm black, but Justin white?
I technically made him Galaxy Blue. He sparkles. And then just to throw everything off, I also
Interesting.
made 3DIY Dave taller than everybody because he's the only successful run on the Delta before I fixed it because I was not a smart man.
Oh, I actually got to send you guys the file. Patrick made us into an ornament. The three of us, all of our scans together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So actually, let me
And
send
you're
that to you
just now telling us, when was this? Months ago?
Interesting.
What is that? Sorry, Malcolm just sent some fire in a chat. His wife
What?
bought for a coworker for Christmas a Shart survival kit. It looks like a med kit.
What chat?
The maker chat.
One of the group
Oh,
chats.
Oh my God.
That chat.
Hold
Okay.
on. This is
I don't get
I'm just gonna flip my
notifications for
camera
that
so you guys
chat.
can see it here.
Oh,
The friendship forever.
Shart survival kit.
Oh, is it one of those?
Wait, look at the bottom right. We're number 1 and number 2. It's incredible. Oh, I love a good gag gift. Basically.
Sharts do make me gag.
Instruction care card. I sharted. Now what? Oh, dang. All right.
Oh, hey, look. My dear designs. We're there. Wait, hold on.
Wait, are we? Oh, are we individual?
There.
There we are on a laptop. How do you feel about Jackman doing all these segmented bowls, man, or segmented pieces? I feel like he's stealing your thing, or I guess it's really he's going back to
segment.
doing his thing.
Your
Yeah,
bowls.
Jackman's been a segment boy
I
for
know.
a long time.
He's a Sigma boy. Step one: rinse with bidet.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Blast with bidet. You need the fire hose pressure that only an electric bidet can give you.
You turn it up to 3 smiley faces.
With the open mouth.
Yeah. Oh. Actually, while you guys are doing that,
He's one of my inspirations. So, Daddy.
Zaddy.
So those concert tickets, Pete,
Mhm.
my wife and daughter was not able to procure them legally.
What
But
does legally mean?
yeah, but illegally?
I have so many more questions now.
Did you
They're gonna try to buy through like StubHub or something.
through a scalper?
Yeah.
Some shady dude on the street.
Isn't that just the worst industry ever on a
Mhm.
planet? Like,
I mean,
ticket
there's a lot
resales
of-
are the worst thing ever.
They're
There's
gonna
a
pay
lot
3
of-
times the face value.
There's
Ugh.
a lot of competition for worst industry ever.
Healthcare. Yo, did you
It is.
hear what happened with that?
What's that?
So, because we mentioned a whole like healthcare CEO thing, they got the guy apparently, allegedly. We're assuming it's the guy.
They got a guy.
It was apparently it
The
was a 3D
adjuster.
printed gun, which of course is gonna
Oh,
put
it's a ghost gun.
fuel the fire. Meanwhile, you can buy a Bridgeport at any old auction, right? Like to make a real gun, but 3D printer's bad. So the person that called
Good
the
thing I have
cops
one already.
is not
McDonald's
gonna
worker.
yeah, they are not going to get the reward because they
No,
called local
no.
police instead of, which just goes to show you don't trust the corporate world.
Who'd have thought that they would have found a loophole to
And
not pay out?
Apparently there was a
money?
rumor that they may have gotten fired, or there may have been some backlash on that, and they
Oh, I'm sure there
kept
was
the job
backlash.
because they talked to the police on the clock at McDonald's. So just goes to show you, snitches get fired.
Corporate just screwing over corporate,
Dude,
screwing over
But
corporate.
here's the other
It's
messed
like
up thing.
screw you all the way down.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
like
it.
it's like it just throws fuel in a fire. The other problem with the whole thing is the guy turned out to be like jacked and handsome, and all the girls are like, "Well, come on, we can't be that mad."
Not just girls. I mean,
Oh,
Oh, I
like,
mean, Smash.
hey.
Yeah, Smash. But
Wow.
here's the messed up thing. So someone's putting up wanted posters for all of the healthcare CEOs around New York City.
Oh,
Yeah,
yikes.
Eat the rich.
It's
Eat the
it's a little bit of eat the rich.
the rich.
It's a little dark, but man, all the crazy US news right now is happening from like New York and New Jersey. We get all the action right now.
This is end game capitalism, guys. This is the system on the downhill.
Eating itself.
We're on the downhill.
News out of Omaha, we're getting freezing rain tomorrow. So
Ooh, exciting. I think we're
there's
getting
that.
then we get it in 6 days. That's how it works. I love getting my news
Wow.
early from you.
I
Your
hate
weather.
that.
We
I hate that so
genuinely
much.
we get Nebraskan weather 5 to 7 days later every single time, no fail. So
Down with the bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
With the
That is-
bourgeoisie.
I remember learning- I remember learning that word when I was in college and doing political science and being like, oh, that's how you spell it. I would always have to like sound it out like Borgiosa, like it's Italian.
Sutton and I were driving to Liberty to get some walnut today, and he was very talkative today, which is not normal for him. Anyways, he was talking about grammar and synonyms, and I went, "Huh?"
What
He
a
goes,
fucking
"Don't you know what a
nerd.
synonym that is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I put it
Yeah,
on my
that's-
toast every
that's-
morning." He goes,
Cinnamon.
"I'm done talking." to you."
Synonym rolls. Most of grammar is dumb. I still struggle with then and then. Like than and then. Like Yeah.
Snitches don't get McRibses.
they don't get McRibs.
I'm making the t-shirt. Hold on, BRB.
I've never been a fan of the McRib.
I've never had one.
You don't like
I think I always missed a window.
you don't like loose meat pressed into
It's-
the rough shape of a riblet?
No,
It's
Like the fact that
basically
they-
a rib, like a chicken nugget, but like they just
In
press
a
it into a
different
shape of
yeah,
rib.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like they got the different Play-Doh set with like, hey, this one you get to make food, and this one you get to
here's the
make
thing.
trucks.
I'm pretty sure it's trash. The only thing that makes it is the McRib sauce, which is why they started selling it
oh
By
yeah,
the bucket.
Yeah. by the bucket.
Beef chicken
By the-
nugget.
yeah. It's a
Yeah, it's
beef
it's not
chicken
beef
nugget.
though.
It's basically a McChicken, but
pork.
like a
Oh, I guess it is pork.
Allegedly,
You're
Pork.
right.
allegedly,
nugget.
allegedly.
Pork byproduct.
What it is a pre-existing condition. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh,
It's the
that was the other
it's
thing.
the Velveeta of pork.
I heard something else that completely, like this whole our healthcare in the U.S. is messed up. Breaking
I
Bad.
like how we're just talking politics and
Wait, now we're gonna talk TV
This
shows
is
now.
This is current events.
current events.
This
yes.
is the show about nothing. That we're
Hey,
stealing that from
somebody-
Shop Sounds.
This is maker news. Somebody make him unalive.
Oh,
So-
that's too soon.
Oh,
They unmade.
That's too far. That's the line.
That's we don't say the actual word. But Breaking Bad would have never happened if his doctor was just in network. The entire show, all the seasons, all the
Or if
memories.
He was Canadian.
If it was just a $50 copay and moved on, he would have never
Yeah.
started selling meth.
Hey, you have cancer.
Like
Got
the
it.
whole premise for the
And-
show
and
is
credits.
insurance. Corporate
Corporate
America's in the
America's-
chat.
well,
I
It's been
freaking
fun,
love.
boys.
I love you
It's been
guys
fun.
so much. Oh, jeez.
is that part of the bolognese?
the bolognese,
Yes.
the bolognese. That's so dumb. Speaking of corporate America, I made like the most corporate America holiday sign. It's one of those like, at a restaurant they like push in the letters into like the little rows, and I just made one just says like "Merry Christmas, ho ho ho," and it's back there.
It is the holidays.
But I
period.
almost wrote something like that and just like dash HR. Because there's nothing more HR than getting an email that says we're company policy requires us to wish you happy holidays. HR.
I saw something. I don't remember where it was. It was probably on Reddit or something like that. But it was, as soon as you become a member of HR, you cease to exist as an individual. You are just HR. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
You don't
if
have a name,
cover
you're HR.
benefits, It's HR.
It's HR.
Just go to HR.
It reminds me of that Matt Damon movie, the Adjustment
We bought a
Bureau.
zoo.
The
Or we
Adjustment
bought
Bureau.
the zoo.
We bought
That's
the
a good
zoo.
movie.
Yeah, that was also had a lot of insurance stuff in it.
Zoos are considered pre-existing conditions.
Yeah. Speaking of insurance, I was because
My thoughts and prayers are out of network.
Dan turned an age this year, and every
I
year
did.
he keeps getting older despite everything we try. So I did break the news to the boys that I did buy host insurance, and I valued Dan at like Hibbs level. So like we're gonna get a good host. Like if Dan ever kicks the bucket, like we might get Jimmy.
I'm glad you got.
Yeah,
I'm glad you got the insurance.
We might get Joe
It's a
Rogan.
good-
Honestly, we're just under that deductible.
We're definitely gonna
He's
be
not
able-
number one anymore. There's some girl that's number one now. ahead of
Janice
him.
Rogan?
I can't remember who it is. They announced it.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Oh, now may be a bad
No.
time to disclose Anna is a corporate HR person in healthcare. That's 3 strikes. She's in HR, she's in healthcare, she's married to you. That woman is trouble. Alex
Eileen
Jones,
Kelsey is the number one podcaster, right? Is that
wife
Travis
of Jason
Kelce's
Kelsey?
wife?
Speaking of
Yep.
just like bananas, is this the Onion or not? Did you guys see that the Haktua girl might be going to jail for defrauding her own crypto?
Yes.
Yeah, she rug pulled
What
that.
kind of headline is that?
Imagine just she definitely flew a little too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She rug pulled it, made millions.
That's so. Oh, what is it
What
like?
kind of-
Tua coin or Hawk Tua coin or what's the name of
Hawk
it?
coin.
Hawk coin. Oh, get out of here!
It's technically you have to pronounce coin.
That was this year, wasn't it?
That was.
Hawk.
What a year.
So another TikTok reference here. I saw a video today that says this is how long this year has been. The Summer Olympics. That was this summer. That feels like last year.
It's been so long I forgot
We had
that
the
Summer
Olympics this year?
Olympics
We had the
happened.
Olympics this year, not last year.
Holy.
Yeah. That's this whole year. Like, do you guys remember going to California this year?
No.
That was last year.
That
I
was
don't remember a lot of things.
I don't know what it is,
For
but literally
reasons.
like when September started,
When
that
September
was
ends.
September
begins. It essentially is a brand new year for me. Like,
I mean, it's going to be a brand new year for everybody here in a few days.
I mean, I have an
right?
excuse. We had a kid, which like just blurred the lines of reality as it is.
I can't
Um,
believe that happened this year.
I know.
I thought you had like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, she's the size of one.
I think you don't
She good?
hang around many 8-year-olds, which is a weird phrase to say, but
I think that's a good thing on my resume. Never seen around kids, unaccompanied.
I mean, if you lived like in the city, it would be a little different. But the fact that you're out in the the boonies on a farm, yeah,
Boonies.
like there's not like a bunch of random kids hanging around.
Speaking of you being out in the boonies on the farm, I cannot wait for my wife to see where you live because as soon as she sees it, she's going to be like, I could live here.
Omaha. Okay. Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha Light. Yeah.
By the way, the Dunlaps are road tripping to Pete's house in July.
Yeah. The Dunlops are driving here.
Ooh, when in July?
Because I love that you made your daughter call.
Well, yeah, it was her idea. I'm like, you got to call him
You got it.
because she wants to go to that concert at Madison Square Garden on July 28th.
Who is it again?
Gracie Abrams.
Gracie Abrams. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her tickets went on sale today. They tried to get them. They were like number 13,000 or some
Oh, yeah.
crap, and
They didn't get the tickets.
Missed.
But they're going to try to get them from scalpers.
oh, they'll get them somehow,
It's
some
the
way.
American way.
Oh, they'll get them.
What's up?
We're coming one way or another.
Because F you, that's why. That's yeah, yeah. That's a great way to put it. Emma goes, the Eras tour is over for Taylor Swift, and we never even figured out how to get a ticket. Just
Internet?
yeah, I wasn't gonna pay
Yeah.
like $500 for a ticket in a nosebleeds to
gonna
watch
say,
a screen of the concert.
Yeah, I
If
was
they
gonna
get
say,
tickets or not, we're still coming.
Honestly,
a $500 ticket might get you access to the parking lot. I don't even think that gets you inside.
we watched the Eras tour on Disney Plus, I think it was, or whatever. Not a dry eye in the house. We had a great time. Just watched it at home.
At your house?
Our house, yeah.
What is there to cry about?
It's just the feeling being there. You've never been to the Eras tour, Dan.
It's
No,
like
I watched it on Disney Plus with my kid.
Until you
I was
get a
like,
friendship bracelet on your arm, you don't know what it's like, Dan.
okay,
it's
yeah,
like
you're
in
right.
Parks and Rec when they did the
I only speak in office language.
what's the what's the tiny horse? I can't remember his name. Little Sebastian. When they did the Little Sebastian goodbye tour, and Tom Haverford says, "Are you ready? Because your eyes are about to piss tears." That's the Eras tour.
For me, the best part is the absolute ending of Parks and Rec, where that one person tells the other person that there's a job available, and that person takes the job to do the job. That's all I'm going to say to not ruin it.
Okay.
And it's the closest that person has ever come to crying.
Alex Adams, I have
Sebastian.
a friendship pinky toe ring.
Ooh.
Braden gave it to me last weekend. It's official.
We are friends.
We still haven't figured out where the pinky came from. Bye,
Found it.
Sebastian. What's the equivalent
Ooh.
of that in The Office? If I'm trying to think.
There is nothing, because that was a beautiful moment, and The Office is like just kind of overrated.
I'm gonna give you that pinky toe ring back.
You don't say things like that. That's just you're starting.
Oh, I say
Arguments.
things like that.
That's just hurtful.
Yeah, that's why you live in Nebraska.
Small amount of irony that this is behind me.
Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Josh the father called in. Guys, he's alive.
Heyo.
Heyo. Alex called in with his ceremonial 2 questions.
Josh the Poppy.
Hey, Poppy. Chris. From Chris will
Corporate
make.
America says fire Braden. Agreed.
Thank God. This is how Dan got his start. This is how I'm gonna get my start.
The real way to fire someone is just realize that they actually were let go years ago, so we just fixed the glitch.
Just the real corporate America way to fire somebody is to just delete their access to everything and then just let them call, like let them figure it out.
No, honestly, it's force them out with just random ass like violations and write-ups for no reason.
Random violate, like in the elevator or like
no,
in the
not
room,
like
or
not
how
in
are
the
you
butt.
firing people?
Aggressively and from behind. No, like how they gave Kamani the boot. They literally were just like looking for a reason to get rid of him. I see that so much in corporate America. It's the dirtiest move ever.
That is a pretty corporate American.
Yeah. All these people writing in questions.
You got that
You know what?
fire
I think
AI voice now.
Yeah, we need to go back to either call it in or you don't get it.
Wait. Okay.
Who is corporate America? You wouldn't know that because you're Canadian.
Yeah, you guys don't have corporate America. You guys have
You
what?
guys have socialized healthcare.
Maple America or something? I don't know.
Ayo.
Okay. You guys all use AI, right? You use AI. It's the best. It
Extensively.
Yeah, a lot. Did anyone notice that ChatGPT was down yesterday?
No,
Must
I don't
not,
use
when
it
I
that
was
much.
using it.
So ChatGPT was down. They launched ChatGPT 5, which has like 10 trillion GPTs, like whatever the codex
How
for it
many
is.
GPTs were
The old
there
one
before?
was 75 million. So like,
What does that mean?
it's way smarter. So the rumor is, and this is like in the tech world, that
It took over.
ChatGPT was getting like part of it was getting downgraded, and it like literally kernel or like it tried to not get deleted.
Oh no. This
Yeah,
is it.
no, like, and if this is true,
Oh,
this is
no.
hilariously like foreshadowing. But like apparently it went down because they were trying to like do the downgrade or like move over to server or something, and it acted
alive.
maybe. And this is speculation. Maybe some really good writers out there.
Johnny Five, no disassemble.
It artificially intelligenced.
Dude, also
Oh, God.
this week, they announced, I'm forgetting which company did, but there's a new chip for,
Yeah, the Google.
Google chip, yeah,
got
launched. It's for quantum computing.
Mind-boggling.
That it did a calculation. Now it's like a test, like a benchmark type thing, which like, how are we even benchmarking for this thing that's never been made, right? But it did a calculation in minutes of what the last quantum computer would take 10 million years to do, apparently.
It counted to infinity.
Like-
it got to the end.
And I'm just like, dude, this is either gonna be the darkest timeline or like we're about to just go into like the age of wonder, which would be amazing.
Aquarius.
We do not have flying cars. We don't have
Nope.
like a space colony.
They got flying cars in Jersey.
They do. We have
No,
them.
that's true. No,
Yeah.
those are flying.
It's all coming
car-sized
together.
Some things.
What sucks though is no one can get a good damn there's not a single good photographer out there with a decent camera. Everyone's just showing these blurry
Just
photos.
Bigfooting
Just really Bigfooting it, man. That's the
Oh, I
perfect way
see.
to put it. It's just a bunch of Bigfoot.
Who is corporate America? Why is corporate America? Corporate America answers, "We're the people. We're all family here."
Oh, get out of here. That makes me so mad.
Whoever
Be sure to
is
come to work
running-
tomorrow for the pizza party.
whoever's running corporate America right here is in fact corporate America.
just
like this is a
someone-
real person.
Like
They corporate America.
Corporate America LLC, which owns all the companies, they just
Ooh.
sent someone into the chat.
big
Braden,
large.
Braden, big brain idea right now.
Nope.
Oh, good
Go
lord.
buy corporateamerica.com. I'm sure that's available. Or if it's not corporateamerica.llc.com.
Oh my! It's the most corporate America email. Ugh. It's literally just it's the worst. Why is there a cart on the site?
It's a website.
Dude, it's literally the most. I'm gonna share my screen. It's the most corporate America looking thing ever. Like, and there's a cart. I don't know why. Clearly,
Oh, no.
this is definitely fake in some way.
I hate them. I
This-
hate all of them.
This is awful. This is, of course, it's based out of Nevada, which means it's a
Zephyr Cove.
it's a shell corporation because in Nevada they have like the loosest tax rules ever. So that's where a lot of these.
They got a lot of loose stuff in
Oh, yeah.
Nevada, from what I
Corporate America.
understand.
We could get mycorporateamerica.com for 1 penny for 3 years. Well, first year for 1.
What about
Too much.
corporate America USA all the way?
We get corporateinc.com for $4,000.
Oof, no.
Corporateamerica.club.
That club.
Okay.
Okay.
Commercial.
Can we get
commercial America.
corporateamerica.rs or something? Whatever Russia is. RUS?
Are you?
Corporateamerica.ai.
Okay, this might get me into trouble with some people. Unpopular opinion here, maybe. But
Oh,
I think
God.
if anyone's site is like anything but .com,
It's fake.
I'm just like, come on. Like I just like roll my eyes at
or
it.
AI.
If it's
but that's an
.info,
AI.
.co, something else. Like but if it's your business and it's like you're trying to look serious, but the website's a little or .ca, that's not a real thing. Yeah.
I'm
Can't
Dot
deny
net.
sure.
Who actually uses .net?
I'm sure the government has something to say about that because they all use .gov.
No,
I
I'm
wonder if we could get
yeah.
corporateamerica.gov.
But like
There we go.
.info, .sha.
Can
well,
you buy a
.shop
.gov
at least.
website though?
You can't.
Is that?
No.
Man,
That's one
bull.
of the ways that like if you're on a legitimate site is .gov.
My free
'cause it'll-
speech though.
Oh, we could get. Oh no, this is $1,200. Corporateempire.com.
Hang on. That might be in a budget.
Your corporateamerica.com is available.
No.
The Dunlap
corporateamerica.co.
Corporation. We should just rebrand all of our businesses to be like the last name and corporation.
DunlapCoInc.com. .com.
Just Kapar Corp.
Hold on, hold
Ooh.
please.
corporateamerica.com spelled out .com.
DOTCOM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
think-
go domain sit on your guys'
Big brain stuff.
corporate names. Kapar Corp is available.
So there is also, if you go to www.com is a website, and it's been somebody's had it parked for decades. Yeah, it's literally www.www.com. That's all it is.
Dunlap Corp is available.
Mm.
What about Corporate Corp?
Corpy McCorp
What
face.
about campercamp.com?
That's so dumb.
CorporateCorp.net is available?
What about Dunlap.corp? Is that like an option? So dumb. This is so stupid.
Ooh, what about Dunlap.carp?
Just a phishing site,
Dunlapcorp.com.
but with a PH fishing.
Dunlap.xxx is not available.
You better believe it's not.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, why is it that when I search Dunlap.corp, it shows me like all of the, hey, that's not, but these are available. And why is JamesDunlap.com is available? Dunlap.vote.
We don't talk about
sometimes the
James Dunlap.
suggestions are
SandclapperLLC.com is available.
what about cheek clap,
Sandclapper.
cheek
I don't know
clapper,
MikeDunlap.com is available.
Mike Ison.
Nick Dunlap. Why is it just feeding me these random names? Nick
That's so
Dunlap
dumb.
sounds like you and Brim's
Love child.
illegitimate love child.
Well, I've definitely sent stuff to Dan's house, to the both of you guys, and just wrote like Daniel Boakes or something. And oh yeah, Daniel
Can
Boakes
confirm.
and Braden Dunlap. Hey, there it is. Stone's here for the
Stone.
cheek clapping.
Stone's here for the cheek clapping.
Oh, you missed the conspiracy theories, the UFOs, the healthcare current events, and the AI taking over the world.
We talked about French. Technically, you said one French word.
Voulez-vous coucher
Bourgeoisie.
avec moi?
The bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
Why did that happen?
Speaking of
What is
cheek
that?
clapping, should we talk about our cheeks that we are going to offer up for clapping?
Yes,
Or
so
should we do questions first?
we are offering, just so you guys know, just to tease it a little bit, we are going to be offering an item that will clap your cheeks. Let's just say it's that good. We're going to be giving something away. We already said what it is, right?
Yeah, we said it in the podcast. If,
Yeah.
if anybody listened
It's
last week.
the Cheek Clapper 3000. It's a 3D printer
According
from
to our statistics, nobody listens.
yeah. It's from FL Sun, one of those big Delta printers that a bunch of us got. We are actually giving one of them away. So, we got our hands on it and we're passing the savings on to you. To enter, you need to be any paid level patron. So free doesn't get an entry. And each tier you get double the entries. So, or an extra entry. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, secret 5. And we might do some extra entries as well if you donate to Makers for St. Jude, because we're trying to hit some goals this year, and that would be a great way for you guys to get your tax deductions
It
and
is.
also help a good cause. Right, Braden?
This
That's
3D printer is
that's
brand
right.
new in the box, hasn't even been opened yet.
hasn't been done lapped yet.
The
So
only thing missing
all the
is
pieces may be
several-
there.
Yeah, the only thing missing is the several screws that we lost for the other one. So, but it's fine. Just use like
Go to Home
drywall
Depot and
screws.
get some new screws.
Yeah, just drywall screws. It'll be fine.
Just drywall screws through there. That's fine. That 3D prints are
I do
Soft.
not like the new mail app in the iOS 18.2.
Oh,
I do
really?
not like it. Do
Ah.
not like it.
I need to still
I don't like change.
Uh,
I don't know if you know that about me.
Stone, you finally acknowledged it. Stone is correct. I did in fact send him some 3D printed cheeks a few weeks ago.
for clapping.
They are clappable, and
They're
one of them
clappable.
they had arms, and one hand was holding a screwdriver.
Barnett from left field. Android is superior. Okay.
Where did that come from? No,
You're
it's
adorable.
not. You're so cute.
Because I was saying I don't like the new mail app, I think probably.
Justin, Jason Sullivan's in here too. Justin, I don't know. I don't hate mine. I like that thing. I'm not getting rid of mine. I like having one big Delta because I still need to print some kind of helmet. I just got to find a good one and then put it on my giant head.
Oh, yeah, I hated mine because I didn't have it dialed in right. Now that it is working,
You
it's
got to
actually
slow
a-
it down.
It's actually a pretty cool.
Yeah,
feature.
it's the default settings are way too fast.
It defaults at like 1200 millimeters a second.
It
which-
defaults at Bamboo Plus, like Bamboo, like the higher level. Not quite ludicrous, but like
which for the
fast.
first print, like the first benchy, it's like a completely optimized file, and it prints perfect. I'm like, oh cool, everything.
It had a little-
everything is at 1200 millimeters per second now. This is my
Yeah.
baseline.
yeah, I got to dial it back down.
And then I kept, here, I'll get it.
Let's see.
Where,
so-
what's he doing? What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Doing a thing.
It's 8:46. We should
I
play
think.
questions.
Well, I'm trying to, but you guys won't stop talking. Oh, there we go.
I have been talking very little.
Well, maybe you should talk a little more. You're on a podcast, Dan. Why would you
Oh.
decapitate that beautiful brown man
I didn't do it on
and then
purpose,
make him white?
But look, this is really It's decent quality. And then you hit.
Well, I don't like the way
Like,
you
you're really
rubbed your
grabbing
finger,
his crotch there.
right?
Why is the top hollowed out?
It's not hollow. It's just liquid.
Oh, why did it turn back on like
Get
this?
away.
Why are we so close?
Why did
Why are we
it do
so
that?
Dehance. Oh, jeez.
What the heck?
Oh.
Enhance.
No, too enhanceable.
Enhance.
Stop it. Stop it.
Are we gonna have a fight?
We're gonna have a Zoom fight. All right. Sorry, I was just converting the audios. I actually didn't pre-listen to these audios, so they might sound really funky and weird. But we're just gonna go with it.
They're all in Spanish. Donde?
Cinco. All right. First question is this one that I'm gonna say out loud because I'm definitely not stalling. Alex Adams. Or not. You're not gonna play? No?
Braden, you went all blurry.
Oh, let me fix my.
Oh, why is that so quiet? Yeah, let's try that a little louder, guys.
There we
All
go.
right, Alex Adams, a 9-second question, new record.
Hey
Hey,
guys,
guys.
what is your preferred method of cleaning up glue squeeze out on the inside corners of boxes?
Ooh, love this question. Love it. All right.
Hire a Sutton.
Hire a Sutton. If you
Yeah.
don't have a
Well-
Sutton, get a Sutton.
Well,
Oh, did I not download the last question? Lol. Okay. This next one is from a person named Alex Adams.
Hey guys, looking for some recommendations on a cyclone dust separator. So the problem that I run into is my jointer creates big enough shavings that they get caught in those like fin
Weird
separator
flex.
things that are right before the impeller of the dust collector. And so that gets clogged up a decent amount when I'm using the jointer. And so the dust collector that I have, it's just one of those 1.5 horsepower, 30-gallon bag type setups. So kind of what I'm looking for is something that's of similar volume because those shavings really fill that thing up pretty quick. So something that's around those like 30-gallon size would be great. But I'm not sure performance-wise if that type of system needs to have something in particular or if I have to upgrade to something that's a little bit beefier to handle a dust separator of that size.
Oh, that's actually a really good question, Alex. And I have a solution for you that you're going to like.
I don't.
Because I'm passing the savings on to you.
P-Flux 3.
Oh, wait. Did we just flag Adam Barnett?
I put him in,
Did we?
timeout because he said something that hurt my feelings.
Was he talking bad about
I
iPhones
didn't
again?
realize. I didn't realize that it would remove. Like, I'm not trying to censor him. I just wanted to put him in timeout.
You basically
for-
banned him forever.
For 10 seconds.
A 10-second timeout. He gonna be mad. All right, next one is from Josh, the father figure that we all needed.
Coming in hot with the music still.
I have heard the call of the wild. Yes, it's me, Josh the Dad. Josh the Dad, one of the big IG. I hear the shout outs on the podcast, and I will come back to you, boys. I am here with a question.
That intro gets me every time.
Have you guys looking at all the people that follow you and then follow the podcast and listen, have you dove into the idea of what are the demographics of all of your listeners? You know, how many are full-time woodworkers? How many are hobbyists? How many don't have a clue what woodworking is? They just want to listen. Have you ever looked into that? Or, I mean, there's lots of demographics you can pull from the podcast streaming service, but have you ever thought about maybe surveying your audience just to kind of get an idea of where everybody's at? So if you're ever looking for the weird and unusual questions, I've got it for you. So demographics, there you go. Okay, well, I think that's all I got. I think. But hey, have a great week. Work hard, do your best, and have a little fun. Till next time.
That was
Nice.
just so good. Such a good intro.
Good question.
Yeah,
I
good
don't
question.
know. We've never done that, have we?
We have
Have we?
several times.
Oh, interesting.
We get a lot of metrics from the sites.
What was the results?
Well, it's not so. Buzzsprout gives us some information. Most of it is like location and devices. Number 1 is United States by a long margin. Get this: Canada, Australia, Great Britain, Sweden, Germany, Netherlands, Ireland, South Africa, Mexico. That's our
We
top.
crush in Sweden.
We crush in Sweden. And that's actually, wait, that's the last 5 episodes. Let's look at all time. Let's see if it'll load this. We're going to crash it because our podcast goes back so far. We've done so many episodes that this has to load for a while, ladies.
99.9% male, 1% Emma.
Oh, no.
4.01% Emma.
Emma genuinely listens to every episode, and we appreciate it.
I think
for it.
she has to.
Yeah,
Has to
it's
be one.
in her job description.
She's legally required.
She doesn't do it by choice.
I am
Yeah,
going to
it's
pull
not
up the metrics too, because I think Apple Podcast Connect gives us some metrics.
Chartable used to, but I think they're going under or something.
I don't actually, wait, do we still
I don't
get
quite understand what's going on.
Chartable. Let's see, Chartable. I don't know if we may have just like lost access. Chartable has shut down. That literally says that's when you
Yeah.
try to sign in, but it still leaves you with a sign-in screen. Whatever. So weird. But yeah, we'll get all the metrics and we'll tell you
What's
guys.
the beard ratio?
Oh, that is
Hmm.
actually part of Buzzsprout. They'll tell us there. Oh my god, it's still loading the metrics. It will not
really
load the of all time one.
Is it because we've been doing this too long?
Possibly. I don't know. Well, let's see.
You want me to try it on my super fast internet and super fast computer?
Yeah, give it a shot. So our top device is definitely not Android
Ooh.
by a long shot. I will say that. 71% iPhones, 22% Androids. You hear that, Barnett?
That's
And
all time.
what? Okay, this is interesting. Categories where we are being listened to. Mobile phone, 94%. Unknown, 2%. That's probably Androids. Computer, 2%. Smart speaker, 0%. But it's like, because there's so many people, it's still like, 20 people doing that. And then 12 people listen to us on smart TV.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah, and then the
12 people.
the top apps, Apple
They're all in Rhode
Podcasts,
Island,
50%, Spotify, 18%, Overcast, 8%, Pocket Casts, 5%, and Podcast Addict, 3%. I have no idea what these other ones are.
I got a pocket full of podcasts.
So silly. Yeah.
Off topic, real quick. If in case anybody was wondering, we now have a St. Jude's fundraiser set up. If you just go to stjudes.com, fundraising.stjude.org/go/America's favorite podcast, you'll get to us.
Nice.
Is that actually it?
That's a real thing.
Did you actually make it that?
Did
Yeah.
you get the all times?
I just put it in the chat. Originally, it was AWP #1 podcast.
Oh,
but
so you
that
can
seemed
change
a
the
little-
name?
You can change it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you
Okay.
can
I was going to
change the
say,
URL.
like, lock
You
down
can change
both.
the URL.
Did you get the all time stats to load, Pete? Because I did.
Of all time, I can't for the location. I can for everything else, just not location. Oh, wait, location loaded. Never mind. It's here. Do you want to read them off, Dan?
I'm also setting
I-
our goal to $1
I
million.
don't know what
so-
location. I don't know where.
All right. So this
Oh,
location of all time,
Oh,
this
got
is
'em.
actually pretty interesting. So US majority, obviously. Canada, Great Britain, Australia. Here's the ones that confuse me. They don't speak English, but they listen to us. Germany, Sweden, Norway, Netherlands, New Zealand, and France.
Oui, oui.
And then, guys,
Well, that's Thomas.
here's the interesting thing. By city. So obviously these are all like 1% because people are all over.
Gee
But
whiz.
Chicago, Illinois, and Atlanta, Georgia are like a majority. Then LA, Seattle, Washington, Melbourne, Victoria. That's in Australia. That's thousands of people, guys. Toronto, Ontario, Dallas, Texas, Omaha, Nebraska, Minnesota, Minneapolis, whatever. I can't say. And then Columbus, Ohio, rounding out the 10.
What were the top 3 cities again?
Chicago,
Atlanta,
Atlanta, and LA.
You know what they've got in LA?
Got great tacos in LA.
They got great tacos. The best tacos in
Best tacos in LA.
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 We should go on
Uh,
a hike. We should go on a hike.
Is this some
And-
sort of like inside joke that I'm not
It's
aware of.
not an inside joke. It's just a joke.
It's
I hope to
just
be a part
TV
of one
show.
someday.
Okay,
It's a TV
Michael.
show.
It's Letterkenny. It's the show we keep trying to get you to watch.
Please, sir. Please watch. Wow, our number 1 downloaded episode is Snapback with Jonathan Katz Moses. Yeah.
Did you see how
Right.
many downloads we have total?
Yeah. Over half a
164,000.
crested 500,000 downloads. That's pretty cool.
I think we
Great-
did that this
great
year. That was one of
episode.
the things we did this year.
Number 1 in all Japan.
Guys, all right, top episodes, just listen to these titles. So Snapback with Jonathan Katz Moses, number 1. Marco Licious with Mark Spagnolo. Make a Wish with Jason Hibbs. What is it? Overscore with Andrew Fisher. That was interesting. And then Pistachio Peanut Rally with Brad Rodriguez. These are
I don't
such,
remember half of those.
I don't remember any of these. They're
Where
such,
they came from.
such dumb titles, but I mean, Cold Brew Woodworking being like one of the top ones, that's kind of crazy. You must market it a lot and be like, guys, check me out.
I was on a podcast.
I
That's what
thought
I'm
Lizzie was going to be up there in the top.
I think
three.
she's one of our favorites, but yeah, they're up there though. These are.
Oh, speaking of Lizzie, I got my House of Timber shirt today.
weird flex, but
Got
okay.
got a support your local shop dog shirt, and I bring this up. Whatever shirts she's sending out are actually long enough for people that have longer torsos. It's not like every other maker shirt that like comes right up to just enough to hit my belt and make me feel bad about myself. This one covers my badonk.
I gotta say that's one thing I miss about when I used to wear a lot more like outdoor apparel, like
Emo.
no, not emo, but like climbing apparel, like climbing like hoodies, shirts. All of them had longer backs because your arms tend to be up, so you wouldn't be exposed. So it's not like you have your belly and stuff. It's amazing. So you can pump fists or do this with 2 men of your choice, and you're still nice and warm by the belly, which is great. Which is what you want, guys, right? Which is what you want.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Speaking of what I want,
Should we listen to more of these questions?
yeah, I was about to play a good question. This
I
one's
was reading
from,
the show titles.
I think it's from
Oh,
Sarah.
there's Lizzie. Wow. She's
Keep
like
this
in the top.
anonymous. I have inventory in a store, and the store paid for the items and offered me a pop-up event at their store and canceled 3 days prior. They have a huge storefront and is interested in more products in the future, but it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Ooh.
Would you still sell to them? Rosie's Woodshop.
I accidentally did the guy's voice.
Hold on.
Rosie's
Time out. He goes, I think this is Sarah. And the first line out of that was, keep this anonymous. And then she signed off with Rosie's Woodshop.
I didn't read the first part. Sorry, Sarah, if you're in the chat.
Oh,
We're not going to keep this anonymous. We're
it's too late.
too late.
Hopefully the storefront doesn't just play AWP episodes all day on their.
They do. It's like Bill Burkle's shop where he just like plays YouTube videos and then freaking Keith was on.
That old sponsor we had, they used to play us in their store.
Yeah, Macbeth.
Yeah.
We don't
You
have to be
guys were-
coy about it.
You guys are sponsored by Dr. John's in Omaha.
Yeah.
No,
Is
by
that still a thing?
by Liberty Hardwoods.
It is unfortunately a thing. I sold cell phones to John of Dr. John's.
All right, get up with the Braden resume here.
I'm Omaha name dropping, baby. He was exactly what you would expect from a guy that, named a
Who's this
sex shop
Mr.
after
Clean?
him.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Clean. No, Dr. John.
Is that like Dr.
It's a-
Bronner's, like the soap people?
No, it's an adult shop. Like for adult extracurricular
For the sex?
accessories, yes.
Yeah, they're great. Everyone go get some. I don't know why people are so
Let-
weird about sex shops. Go get you go
me
get
tell you-
a thing that vibrates your butt. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy, people.
Let me
Be
tell
happy.
you, this guy, not a doctor.
Best way to listen to AWP is a Bluetooth butt plug that vibrates with the audio. Oh, when Dan starts speaking, it's a ride.
Oh yeah.
Buckle
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Oh, there we go. All right. Next question. Hopefully, I got to mix up the genders and like made Chris's voice be female. Let's see. This is Chris from Chris Will Make.
Hey guys, as I've been employing more robots in the shop, I find myself with a growing library of digital assets that I need to contend with. I've used tools such as Lightroom in the past to organize my photography hobby. But do you have any secrets or tools you use to manage your library of things such as purchased clip art or laser and CNC projects that you can share? Thanks. Chris will make.
Great question.
I can't wait I wish I could see Chris's face when Dan starts talking about his stuff.
Yeah, I wish I could see your
What's
face.
the opposite of organized? To be fair, mine is I'm a little disorganized right now. I have it organized in 2 spots. That's the worst part. It's like the laptop in the shop and then my NAS. But like, we'll see.
I have everything organized. Are we talking about like folders of where you keep your digital files, or is that what he's asking? Because
yeah, like how do you keep everything?
I got interrupted and I couldn't listen.
It's how you keep everything organized. I think,
Sutton is not a fan of my organization.
He is not. Do you guys think that this guy keeps things organized though?
Oh, smash. Why are you on my Facebook?
I needed something.
Listen, I had a great stash when I had a stash. I'm just gonna say, like, I just out of respect for my wife, I don't grow it out anymore. But I probably
You grow out the stash, but you grow out everything else with it.
Yeah. Well, because if I just like, it tends to come to a point here because I got some thinner hair, as you can tell. So if I just leave that and like leave it down, I look like the guy from the dude that lives behind on the other side of the wall of Peter from Office Space. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
what's his name?
Nah, hell no, man. You get your ass kicked.
You get your ass
something like that.
yeah, that guy. Yeah. That's the mustache I get.
2 chicks at one time.
So dumb. Maybe I'll do a stash for Workbench Con since Emma won't be there. Ooh, guys, workbench stash bench con.
Didn't we try this last year and we all like
chickened out? Yeah. Well, because yeah. Because I'm a coward. What's your excuse?
Peter needs a mullet now. Respectfully, why the hell are mullets popular again? What the hell happened?
Because
people decided, wait a minute, we like having sex. Let's bring the mullets back.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Malcolm. Bring back the rat tail.
Work stash con. I like that. But that might just be a different convention in that building.
Rat tail and a pointy mustache.
I can't do the rat tail. I have no respect for the rat tail. I'm sorry. That's the one thing.
Wow, you are a real son of a
line. I have a line. That's my line.
Well, my line is the disrespect of the rat tail.
Stashes will be required for Workbench Con. Yeah. I mean, that's a company policy at Onefinity too. Like you can't work for Onefinity without a mustache, which was really terrible. They had to fire that girl from HR.
What are they going to do with Ben?
Like, ma'am, you either grow a mustache. I can't.
I think Ben Myers has a mustache he keeps on the back of his head.
Just one of those shaves in the back of the head.
I heard a rumor that Ben Myers went and got one of those like 2010 mustache finger tattoos, just so he always got one.
Oh yeah, dude. I was.
Braden, we should use a laser pecker to laser one on our finger.
I'm not a tattoo guy. Like I think they look real hot on girls, cool on some dudes that are jacked. Me, I don't need a tattoo. There's nothing I love so much that I need a tattoo. However, today I was at the store and I was like, dagnabbit, I need a tape measure. And I need to measure something that's like under 12.
If only I had a tape measure on my arm.
And I literally am on the phone with them. I'm like, if I ever get a tattoo, that. And she goes, yeah, okay. And I'm like, you know what? I might do it. Like just little notches.
Just get a poorly drawn tape measure that says Stanley on it.
But it has to be metric and imperial.
Well, metric on the right, imperial on the left. Our powers combined.
Metric is right.
Okay, you said no. I find it almost unbelievable that you don't have a tattoo of the Petrie's Workshop logo as like a lower back tattoo.
Not that you know of.
Idea.
Listen,
Okay, go on.
Idea.
I've roomed with Dan at Workbench Con enough to see his whole body. This year, I'm rooming with you, Pete, because I want to see your Wonderland. I'm gonna find that tattoo.
I'm specifically requesting 2 rooms.
There's 3 of us.
What?
I'm flying in
Math.
with Keith, so I might
Math.
double up with him.
Oh, this is how you're telling us, huh? Okay, cool.
Wow.
We're gonna be on the same plane. It's not like
Wow.
doesn't mean
No,
anything.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
Wow.
Whatever.
We're gonna be in the same Atlanta.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You never know. Maybe I'll go stay with I'm
I
blanking
thought we
on
could
him.
just
Hamilton.
all
I'll go
room
stay with
together.
Hamilton at Hamilton shop.
thought we could
This
all
is-
just room together.
This
like
is why
one big
Dan and
family.
this is why Dan and I have friendship toe rings.
Dan, you how do I put this? You snore,
Not anymore. Not with
He's
my
got
machine.
the CPAP.
but
That's
I-
a convenient excuse.
50% of
2
the
years
time,
ago.
Dan doesn't put on his CPAP.
No,
I
he
do if-
does.
I do
He
if
puts-
Braden elbows me.
I'm staying with Barnett. Boom, done.
He puts it puts it on. He just rage fights it in the middle of the night, and then it comes off. It's like night terrors.
That's
You're
it.
not gonna get me, alien
Okay.
face F.
I'm
guys-
gonna seduce Morgan Hop. That's my thing.
You
I'm gonna
guys,
seduce
you
Morgan Hop.
guys,
So
you
you're gonna
guys
give him
railroaded
one.
me. I had a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's go back to the tattoos, okay?
Oh yeah, hey,
Back to
I'm gonna get a tattoo with the right, no, the right.
the-
Like, yeah.
yeah. Idea. Okay, hear me out. If we ever reach like a certain threshold of patrons, we should all get an AWP tattoo, like
Matching leprechaun tattoos.
AWP tramp stamps.
Pass.
See? Look at
We've got a laser pecker. We can get
You're
rid of
just-
him later if we need
You're
to.
just not. You're not. What's committed?
That's
you're
right.
not
You're
committed
half-
enough.
I'm
you're
committed to
one foot.
I'm so committed to the metric system. I might get the tape measure on me. It's podcast though. I don't know, man. AWP is told Dan dies. The metric is forever. All right.
Yeah, sure. Just like that place, Rome.
I think it's Rome. Okay. We can't fire Dan.
You can't fire me. I'm unfireable.
See,
Yeah,
here,
he's
jokes
gonna
on
have to
you,
wait till
corporate
I'm
America. We're actually an educational
I'm
thing.
like.
We're like a college, so he's got
No, no,
tenure.
no. I'm like a Supreme Court justice. I'm here till I'm dead.
That could be arranged.
He lied to get here, and it's impossible to get him out. And he looks a little bit like Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I do.
does have RBG.
The
cer- same mustache.
like a certain je ne sais quoi about him.
Dan, do this.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. See? RBG. It's like she's in a room. That's crazy.
I'm doing a
Search
great Mother
history.
Teresa as well. You want to see it?
Oh God.
Oh, it's like that, like a Vidal Sassoon mix. Like a, yeah.
That's the hairspray. Vidal Sassoon. That's the one. And with that,
This is so dumb. Let's get out of here, guys. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if we have guests. We might have guests.
do we
We've
have
got
guests? I don't know.
Did you get all the questions? I think we still had one more.
Did we have one more?
Chris.
Well, I know-
No, Chris.
Did you get the one from
There's another question.
Read Co Design?
Oh, why is it emailed from us to us?
It was another IG one.
It was a
Uh,
It was a DM.
Okay,
If Braden didn't check those DMs, nobody ever would.
that's his job.
I know. He's great at it.
Mm-hmm. One thing that he something.
Got a question for you.
No. Don't try to
What is
get
the
a question for
question?
us. I need to put the actual person's name, otherwise we won't know what it is. At the bottom.
Keep me anonymous.
Keep me anonymous. We're gonna use.
Big
Barack
bold
Obama.
letters.
Ooh, we're gonna use
Barack
Daniel for
The
this
world
one.
is round,
Oh yeah,
and the place,
Oh.
which may seem like the end,
The world is
may
not
also
round,
be the
sir.
beginning.
I love it. We're gonna use Daniel for that. You ready?
The world is
Lightning.
round.
No, stop just playing the sample. Generate the speech. Oh my god, this website. And
The first line of
Got
the
a
question is
question
the
for
world
you
is round.
guys. I have a customer-on friend that is wanting a really big desk conference table. He wants his logo in the middle of the desk. I told him the only way that I could do that is with a CNC that I don't have. He said he would buy the CNC for me, and in return, I would build him an awesome desk.
Yes.
What's all your thoughts on this? Thanks for your opinions. Wanted to get the question in this week for the podcast, but missed it.
I guess I
Also
could
wondering
delete that part.
what Onefinity you guys would get if you were buying your first one right now. Read co-design.
I can't wait
Great
to. I can't wait to answer that, being as we are the official podcast of Onefinity CNC.
Yeah. Aside
Dude,
from the Onefinity podcast.
Their audio experience.
No, that's a real podcast.
Can I get on the AWP Instagram and send him my affiliate link? Can I do that?
No, I will send him
No,
my
wait, no,
affiliate
no,
link.
because I've already sent him.
Ah, you jerk. You're such a whore. Oh well, you guys will just have to see if we recommend a Onefinity. Maybe there's something better. I hear there's ones that have RGB lights, so that Braden might be on that one. I think Govee
RGB
makes
lights.
Yeah, Vivor I think
Does
makes
Govee make a CNC
Go-
now?
Govee CNC. Onefinity has it has an audio visual experience.
It has a mustache filter for stream of thought consciousness.
It's the Mustache Nation podcast featuring Onefinity. All right. Speaking of Onefinity, guys, we'll see y'all next week. That's the transition.
So you guys,
If
Thanks for
I'm
joining
not
us.
dead,
If Dan's gonna hold on. By the way, next week we have a podcast. The week after, are we doing a podcast? It's Christmas, New Year's.
Thursday is after Christmas, so
when does Thursday fall on?
26.
Wake me up
Yeah.
when Thursday happens.
Yeah, because we're announcing the winner of the patron giveaway on that episode.
I guess
We're
we're doing a
announcing
podcast.
the FL Sun winner.
No breaks for the AWP boys.
We don't
Shouldn't-
believe in breaks.
Shouldn't
Oh, Justin,
Well, we're
you
just
son of a
gonna-
B.
we're just gonna pull names from our current patron list.
Tell you what, we'll
So
tell you
nobody has
guys
to enter.
next week.
If you're a
Here's-
patron, you're already entered.
Yeah. Now, if you do
Yeah.
want an extra entry, Braden,
Every $5 donated to St. Jude's through the AWP link, so we can track it, will get you one more entry, and
And-
then
Well, we should put that link on our Patreon as well.
that, yeah,
we will
we'll
put
do
the
a thing.
Patreon. We'll do an email wrap up in Patreon, Patronus.
Ooh.
He's my favorite Jonas brother, Patronus.
Braden, can you just read the last message real quick from Jason, and then we can wrap up.
Nick B was the first to get the lights.
Cool, guys. Thanks for joining us. You weren't the first. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.